Hello, welcome back to the Alcohol Experiment by Annie Grace. My name is Melissa O'Malley. This is day 24. We're so close to the end, guys. I'm so excited for you. Today's chapter is called Are Addictive Personalities Real? And we always start with a quote. This one is from Norman Vincent Peale. And it says, "Change your thoughts and you change the world." Before we talk about addictive personalities, let's agree on a definition of addiction. For simplicity and our purpose today, we can say that addiction is nothing more than doing something on a regular basis that we don't want to do. Notice that there's a conflict or disagreement in that sentence. We're doing it, but we don't want to be doing it. There's cognitive dissonance. Because the conflict is happening inside our minds, it's understandable that we might think an addictive personality is to blame. While it's true that some people fall into the addiction cycle quickly and others never become dependent on alcohol, it's dangerous to use this term to describe people. Why? Because it puts the blame squarely on the shoulders of the individual. It makes them solely responsible for their addictive behavior, even though it's the substance that's addictive. The way alcohol reacts chemically with our bodies is how we become addicted. There are a whole host of other factors involved, like age, weight, environment, culture, and yes, even personality. But the same personality traits that might contribute to an addiction can also be the way out. The way in is the way out. Take my case. I'm decisive. I have a strong will. I take commitments seriously. All those traits likely caused me to become addicted to alcohol. I was strongly committed to my decision to drink. However, once I decided to stop drinking, I was equally strong willed and committed. The way in was also the way out. My father was the same way. He makes up his mind once and sticks with it. When he was drinking, that meant he had no cognitive dissonance around alcohol. He liked to drink, so he did. And those same traits made it easy for him to stop when the time came. Once he realized alcohol wasn't making him happy anymore, he just stopped without any problem. Take someone who goes along with the crowd and is easily influenced by others as another example. Environment plays a huge part in whether they become addicted to alcohol. If they hang out with heavy drinkers, chances are they'll become one too. In that case, their best hope might be to find a new crowd to hang out with, or at least one person who inspires them and to enjoy activities without drinking. Same personality trait, two completely different outcomes. The idea of an addictive personality leaves the drinker with little hope. They might feel like, oh, well, this is the personality I was born with. Might as well make the most of being a drunk. When in fact, that person may have everything they need to overcome their addiction if they are able to take a different perspective. As a society, we revere alcohol. We love it. And we turn a blind eye to all the harm it causes. So, by labeling a person as having an addictive personality, we're letting alcohol off the hook as the problem. It also lets us off the hook. Other people might have a problem, but we're fine. This can even lead to overconfidence with drinking and make us more reckless. How many times have you seen someone drive home from a party when they should have called a cab? Chances are that their last words as they headed out the door were, "I'm fine." Let's hope they were. Today, think about whether you've considered yourself to have an addictive personality. Have you blamed yourself for that downward spiral and let alcohol off the hook for its part in the equation? Write down your list. Write down a list of your top 3 positive and negative personality traits and be honest. No one's going to see this but you. Then, for each one, think about how that trait could lead you deeper into addiction and how it could lead you out of your drinking cycle. Don't judge yourself. Don't try to do anything with what you're writing. Just introduce a new idea and let your subconscious mind mull it over for a while. Day 24 journal questions. Remember, all the wisdom you seek is actually inside you. The most important words in this experiment are the ones you tell yourself. Take some time and answer these questions in here or in a separate journal. A voice memo to yourself or simply by speaking out loud for only you to hear. 1. Your addictive personality. Have you considered yourself to have an addictive personality? Have you blamed yourself for this downward spiral and let alcohol off the hook for its part in the equation? How has that felt for you? How do you feel now with your newfound knowledge? 2. The best and worst of your personality. Make a list and be honest. Write down a list of your top 3 positive and top 3 negative personality traits. And 3. Now consider. For each trait you just listed, consider how that trait could lead you deeper into drinking more than you intended. And now consider how the very same personality trait could lead you out of the drinking cycle. That's it for day 24. It's a short one today. Tomorrow is day 25. The chapter is called Setbacks and the Way Forward. It's another short one. So I'll see you then. Congratulations on how far you've made it. I hope you're really proud and feeling so good. Okay, bye.